How long are you going to keep waiting for your life to turn out the way that you want it to? It is time to go after what you want, you guys. We have one life. I emphasize that a lot on this channel. But it's time to start taking the steering wheel and driving it to the destination we want to be at. Listen, I think that there's such a preconception that it is not easy to get where you want in life. That is wrong, okay? It's actually very easy. You just need to be a bull. You need to literally bulldoze through this life, tunnel vision, look where you want to go, and nothing can stop you. Yeah, there's gonna be some roadblocks in the way. There's gonna be some cars, hit them, keep going. Connections are the biggest thing in this world. Connections are the biggest thing that can get you from point A to point B. Whether it's doing this or doing that, getting a client, it's all about the people you know. We know this by now, don't we? It's all about the people we know. Guys, I had an incredible experience today. Ever since I've been taking this to heart, I got an opportunity where I could clean this apartment, but they wanted a business card. So I said, oh yeah, I'll bring a business card over this afternoon. I didn't have a business card, okay? I don't have business cards. So what did I do? I ordered 500 business cards to Staples and was like, cool, I'm gonna get them by the end of the day. I can go turn them into the apartment complex and I'll get all these jobs. Well, it said your estimate time for completion is tomorrow at 6 p.m. That's not gonna work because I need them today to get the opportunity. So what do? I call Staples and say, hey, is there a way that you could expedite the process so I can get my business cards today? Nuh-uh, that's not gonna happen. Yes, it is. So I go in and I'm like, hey, can you guys expedite? I talked to somebody else. I heard it was a woman, so I went to a man. I was like, hey, can you guys expedite this process? I really need these business cards. No, we can't do that. We're so busy. It's Christmas time. All I hear is, we're gonna ask somebody else. So I go to the actual print station and I ask the guy, I'm like, hey, I need my business cards pronto. Is there any way that you could expedite this process? He said, well, we are really booked. It looks like we won't even be able to get them out until Tuesday, which is further than the date that they gave me. But I can print you out 50 complimentary cards right now. What? I only needed one. That's the glory of God right there, okay? You only need one, he gives you an abundance. So I walk home with 50 free complimentary business cards, walk into that apartment complex, hand them a business card, and then while I'm at it, I go into the coffee shop next door and I'm like, here, if you need anybody to clean your bathrooms, here's another one because I have more than just one. Go after what you want is the point of that story. Keep going. But here's the thing. It's not just a miracle that this happened to me today. What the main part of the story is that I went after what I wanted. I love the quote. If somebody says no, you are talking to the wrong person. You guys, I have a lot of mentors in my life. I'm not saying like I have all the answers. I learn these things from people and I'm just here to learn, to teach you, okay? I learned these things from so many great people on social media. I'm sitting on my ankles and it hurts. So many great people from social media, so many great people from my real life. I have mentors all around me. So I'm not sitting here like, I got it all together. I don't, but I have answers and I want to share with you what I've learned. What's the most important thing that I did was I went after it. I have not always been like this, but ever since I started going after what I wanted, life is like there's unlimited possibilities. I've talked about it in recent videos, but I've lost a few clients, a few of my biggest clients. So instead of sitting around and hoping that somebody's gonna call me, no, I'm going after it. I pitched myself to that apartment complex. You have to go after what you want. You can't let life just pass you by. You can't just always hope things are gonna work out. They are gonna work out a lot of times. They really are, and that's great. But there's gonna be times where this is a co-creation. We need to remember this is a co-creation. We need to go after what we want. You want a dream body. Great. You started to diet a little bit. No, you need to do more. You need to be on a gym schedule. You need to be on a stricter diet. Like you need to do more than you think you're doing basically. That's what I realized. It's like, I already thought I was doing so much. No, you could be doing more. And I don't want to be toxic. If you're doing a lot, great. But this is for the people that could be doing more. You could be doing more. Seriously, don't let this life don't just sit on your couch and like pray. Like, obviously pray, because I do think God is a miracle worker and he can literally bring things to you, but he also wants to see you work. Sometimes I believe God doesn't give you what you're asking for because he wants to see you put in a little initiative. How bad do you want it? It's like getting a job. I think a lot of people know this. If you actually go into the job to apply, you have a way better chance of getting the job than actually just applying online, especially if you have a good personality, if you're personable, they're gonna love you. But the thing with that is jobs don't always call back right away. So you need to go in again and again, sometimes 3 times until you get the job. You need to persevere. If you get a no the first time, you're just talking to the wrong person. It doesn't mean no. We need to ask for what we want in this life. Again, life barely gives handouts, but it does give requests. If you request something, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get it. I promise, you're gonna get it. But you need to be assertive. You can't just wish that this life is gonna work itself out for you guys. It will, but you need to have this confidence. You need to be confident. People love confidence. This world loves confidence. It sees your confidence and it's going to respond to that on like an energy level. It really will. But you guys, I want you to have the life that you can't stop thinking about. I want you to have your dream life. But I'm here to remind you and to tell you, you have to give more effort right now. You need to put yourself out there. You need to start getting around the right people and attending events. Get uncomfortable, you guys. The only way that you can get the life that you want is if you grow your comfort zone. I love the analogy of like when you're at the gym, which I'm at the gym right now. If you can't tell, all these cyclists behind me. You're not going to grow muscle if you're staying in the same weight. You need to, little by little, add some weight. Okay, it's hard, but then it gets easier. Then you add another weight. That's how life is, okay? You need to keep doing a little more, okay? I've had this business for a year. I never even thought of like going into an apartment complex and pitching myself. But that's the thing about life is every time you just like grow, you're gonna get new ideas and you're gonna go a little further. You don't need to go 0 to 100 real quick. It's a slow process, but start reaching a little further. Start asking more questions. Start asking people. The worst they can say is no. The worst they can say is no. They're not gonna think about you. They're not gonna make fun of you for asking. The worst they can say is no. So go after what you want. It is waiting for you. It is just waiting for you to grab it, but you need to go get it, you guys. I believe in you, but you need to believe in yourself. Okay? Talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.